Hello everyone, we are recording this whilst we're walking down the canal to Oxley, and we just wanted to tell you a bit about our yoga weekend, which is coming up on the 31st of October and the 1st of November. And first of all, just wanted to ask Pete, what is it that you want the yoga students to get out of this weekend?
At the end of the weekend, I would like the students to have a complete confidence in their own ability to practice, and to practice in such a way that they're not giving themselves any stress about it, and that it's quite natural to their being.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like them to leave the weekend knowing that meditation is natural. It can be allowed rather than cultivated, and that a certain spontaneity of being plugs them in to the yoga being state, if they can allow it. So I hope they're going to come away with both an understanding in the sense of having some kind of maps and models that are useful to them, but also because they have actually tasted the truth of what I'm saying here now.
Yeah.
And to become very useful in life. And since a number of those yoga students they either teach yoga or they aspire to teach yoga, for those I hope that they come away with the understanding that it's their practice that feeds their teaching and feeds their students.
Yeah.
I hope they come away with that understanding, deeply impressed in the marrow of their bones, and also just able to operate with that paradigm in a very natural and easeful way. So I just hope that they have a great time.
So on Saturday, normally that would be the day when we do the main talk of the weekend. So what are you hoping to talk about on the Saturday?
Well, I have entitled it in this vein, The Essence of Practice.
Yeah.
And this is a title I've used a few times. And it's a theme that I've wrapped around a few weekends. And it just seems absolutely essential that anybody getting into yoga gets established in practice, and again in the natural way, so it becomes second nature.
Yeah. And you mentioned that you're going to be talking about different kinds of meditation and
I shall
energy meditation.
Try my best to make the whole thing practical.
Yeah.
Hang on, there's a cyclist chappie coming in here.
Oh, really do?
Yeah, I want to make it very practical, and be quite precise about what I sometimes call styles of awareness that we use.
Yeah. What styles of awareness are you going to be talking about?
Well, there seems to me there are two main ones that we need to attend to, and one is that's the kind of technical doing bit of yoga, which I always strive to minimise and eventually eliminate because it's noisy.
Yeah.
But that is where you do have a concern with just practical things, for instance, like being able to sit easily and comfortably.
Yeah.
And that requires what I call focused awareness. And this is rather similar to Patanjali's Samyama, where awareness is brought into a focus and used in a sense to scrutinise or stay with, contemplate an object. In the case of most of the yoga that I'm interested in, that object would be an actual sensation in the field of awareness.
Yeah.
So it's very often something to do with the body. How does the spine feel?
Yeah.
Is the belly relaxed? Is the brow being furrowed or not? Little kind of practical stuff like that. And that's a focused awareness, and I'll be kind of outlining that and the uses of it.
Yeah.
But also the necessity of fairly rapidly getting past it.
Yeah.
Because it forms both a useful tool and an impasse. Or a blockage or an obstacle. You know, it's just this strange thing. This thing's very useful, but it's also an obstacle, potentially.
Yeah.
So the reasoning there is that focus is tension. Even if it's kind of very useful focus of the mind, it is nevertheless a kind of tension and a kind of noise. And we use it when we need to, and then we get rid of it or drop it or whatever you might say.
Yeah.
Move past it. And allow that aspect of practice to become second nature, like walking, riding a bike.
Yeah.
Second nature. That's what we want for that. But there is a little bit of practical attention we can give there to Samyama. But after that, one's interest is in spacious awareness, in which the awareness isn't the field of awareness. Has no tension in it.
Yeah.
Field of awareness is rather like a muscle. You can tighten it to do things. But you can also, of course, just like the muscles of the body, you can relax it. It can be allowed to relax. In which case it becomes spacious rather than focused. Very big.
Yeah.
Very big and easeful and natural.
Yeah.
Natural feeling, ordinary feeling, but all at the same time like luminous and
the extraordinary ordinary.
All that, very sparkly as well. In which the kind of the aesthetic beauty and sublimity of self and the world is opened up to us. So there'll be a concern for that, which again, practical concern for that. So those are the two main styles of awareness I'll be attempting to give very precise indications, pointers towards for the people that come.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Now, spacious awareness is a funny thing. It's a funny thing. It is very valuable. In many ways, it is the natural mind. As the great Zen master said, it's the natural mind, the ordinary mind.
Yeah.
Also, as the great Tibetan Siddha, even though he wasn't Tibetan, he was Indian. Padmasambhava made exactly the same point.
Yeah.
About the luminous ordinary. But one of the things that happens to the luminous ordinary as a side effect of our alienation, as a side effect of the pressures of social existence, if I can put it like that, is that the sparkle can vanish.
The sparkle of life.
The sparkle of life can vanish, and this most available blessing becomes very, very elusive.
Yeah.
Just simply because of that. Because of all kinds of existential crises, like some of which we've talked about recently, like loss of meaning and all that kind of stuff. And exhaustion, busyness, over busyness.
Yeah. Over busyness in life has got a lot to answer for.
Yeah. And getting locked up and tangled up in various of the labyrinths that life so engagingly offers out to us.
Yeah. But the sparkle of life is always there, isn't it? It's always there waiting for us. It's just that we can become so muddy, especially if we just get trapped in the busyness that we can't see it anymore. This
is the reason why Hatha Yoga developed as an adjunct to Raja Yoga. Because Patanjali's Raja Yoga, he's saying, well, here's the sparkle of life. You might have just missed it. Here it is. Look, there it is. Okay, you've got it. Now run with that.
Yeah.
Meet that as many times as you can. Be with it. Let it become second nature to you, and your life will be great.
Yeah.
And you'll have stuff to offer to the community and to the world, etc., etc., etc. So, but you know, Hatha Yoga, I suppose, popped up at a later stage of alienation, in which the sparkle was less evident as a result of the cultural conditions, and so there's the idea of energy yoga, you know, energy yoga, which really is put the sparkle back in.
That's its job.
Yeah, it really is just a kind of a tweaking of the psychophysical system, so that there is the energy, there's enough energy there for you to be able to do like the non-meditation of what you would call like mind yoga or spacious awareness.
Yeah.
Spacious awareness needs energy for it to happen, right?
Yeah.
So you do
low
get
on energy, or your energy's blocked.
Yeah. You don't get it, you know, and Hatha Yoga developed, I would say, for that definite reason, as did, say, the rather elaborate, symbolical and occult tantric yogas of say, Naropa.
Yeah.
As an adjunct to mind yogas, make it possible.
Yeah.
Now, I think you have to be very careful with that, to be frank, because people just get locked up in the romance of the symbols.
Definitely.
You know, and because it's technical, they get locked into the technicality forever, for their whole lifetime.
Yeah.
So
Then they just miss it completely.
Yeah. And even though there is a point there, there is a point that has been made by Naropa and by the emergence of the Hatha Yoga Pradipika and that medieval tantric yoga. I'm quite happy to use the body, you know, because if you're going to tweak energy, you have to tweak in the body.
Yeah.
But I do sort of counsel caution. But I do take the point that the kind of easy mind yoga I'm talking about will evade anybody who doesn't have enough energy for it. That would be my thought there.
Yeah.
But of course, one doesn't have to kind of get locked in and entranced by the symbols and the pretty pictures and the fireworks and the phantasmagoria and the kundalini whizzing up and blah 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 blah.
Although that can be fun.
Of course, yeah, of course. Of course.
And jolly interesting too.
Yeah, of course, but one doesn't have to get entranced by it, and it's a minor disaster, or maybe it's sometimes a major disaster to be entranced. But nevertheless, we will use the body. And there's not any need, strictly speaking, to lay a load of theory on that. One just indicates to people how they can open the body so that their energy flows.
Yeah.
You don't even need to say anything. And the less stories are being introduced through that route, the better.
Yeah.
So I do some Hatha Yoga, and actually I introduce the focused awareness and the spacious awareness through the practice of Hatha Yoga postures in a very, very plain, straightforward, simple way.
Great, well that's what we've got planned for the weekend anyway. Sorry it's a bit noisy, there are lots of people down here at the canal. It's very sunny today, lots of fishermen and people milling around and bikes and things. So if you fancy that, please do come and join us.